All right, what's up everyone? Sean Taggy here, Chief Operating Officer and partner of Memphis Investment Properties. We are super thrilled today for this part of the SOFA Summit to bring to you a property. This one is 3377 Joslyn Street. It is located in Raleigh, the northeastern section of the city. I really like this neighborhood. It is just minutes away from a new redevelopment zone done by the city. The city reconstructed their police district and a library and a little skate park and a lake to walk around and a bunch of, just a grassy area, nice little park area. So this is just minutes away from that, and lots of new businesses and other things are coming in that area where they're kind of redeveloping it. So Raleigh is an awesome area, especially as you get farther east and east in there, closer to Bartlett. So this is a great neighborhood, a real quiet street as well. Nice place for sure. A great place to have a rental. So let me tell you a little bit about the exterior that we're doing on this property. We bought it about a couple weeks ago, and as you can see, we've already completely done the exterior. Our crews are really fast. We like to get properties done in 90 days or less is the goal. So we've already put in a new roof on this house. Before, the roof was just really old, had a couple leaks in it. So we got that all taken care of. We redid the whole entire exterior, kind of trim underneath the fascia. Replaced some rotten wood and painted that. We painted around in the carport, replaced the security doors, repainted all the shutters or replaced them as needed, put on new exterior lights. Just make it nice. Curb appeal is a big important part for the rentability of the house and for it to look good, as a lot of people know. So this is kind of what we do basically on our exteriors, minor landscaping, just really plain and simple. And they all kind of look really similar to this. So let's go on in and check out the property. What I do like is it does have some sort of covered parking. A carport is nice. People don't really mind too much a carport versus a garage. Obviously garage is a little bit better, we know. But tenants just typically tend to like that. It doesn't affect the rent too much. So let's hop on in this house. So as you come on here and turn to the left, there's a little den area or living room area for the people to hang out at. We're putting in all new blinds on all the windows and everything like that. As you can see, we've just started the reno. Quite a bit into it. We've painted already, paint, trim, and the ceilings as well. Our paint crews come in and we make it some nice neutral tone colors like this with nice white trim. So we're just kind of underway on the reno. And all the plugs and light switches we'll be replacing on this just to kind of make the house look a little bit newer. And so yeah, this is the living room, den area. And also across here is another little, I guess a kitchenette area, little dining room area. So for this house and the neighborhood, this is pretty appropriate. Nice little place. So come on through here. So here's the kitchen. So with the kitchen, we just repaired a couple cabinets. These cabinets were already in good shape. So we just painted over them and replaced all the hinges and doorknobs to make it look nice and new and poppin'. That's what our renter contractors like to call it. By the way, this house is a let me check here, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 square foot house built in 1967. We have a target rent of $13.95 on this property, and we already have 3 tenants applied for the property. And we have a sales price of $180,000 on this property. The annual taxes are $2,000 a month. So just giving you an idea of this type of house. So yeah, we're gonna put in just new appliances, a black dishwasher, and then oven over here. We leave the fridge for the tenants to put in, so that way it's on them to maintain it. And so yeah, that's pretty much with the kitchen. We also put in new countertops for mica. For the rental area, granted, it doesn't really do much of a difference in price. So we put in Formica. This kind of whole kitchen area. Let's wrap around here. So this is nice, kind of the formal living area. You got a nice fireplace. We'll be cleaning up all of this stuff and you'll see the finished product. As you can see, we're prepping all the floors throughout the house. We'll be replacing all of those with luxury vinyl plank. It looks like hardwood floors, but it's not, so it doesn't scratch up as easy. It's more waterproof, pet-proof, kid-proof, and tenant-proof. So we'll be putting those in throughout, and then tile in the kitchen and bathrooms as needed. So kind of walking down this hall, we got a hallway closet, and then let's check out one of these bedrooms here. Come along here. Yep. Kind of check out the whole bedroom. So, you know, just replacing the closets. We are replacing a few doors that was on the budget. Replace them as needed, replacing all the door handles, everything like that. Vent covers, as mentioned, light switches. Just a whole nice, we call that a fixtures package that we're doing. All right, so there's another one of the bedrooms in here. Pretty much the same as before. Nice bedroom with a little closet. Gonna pop in here into the bathroom. So a lot of this tile we can keep and either just kind of reglaze over it. Some of the tiles we will have to replace as needed that are cracked. And this whole tub and shower area, we've already started replacing the faucets and fixtures on it. And we'll be getting new painting over the vanities and everything like that in here. So as needed, we'll either replace the vanities or paint them, depending on their condition. So here's the master bedroom. One thing, you know, you kind of notice in here as you're walking down, these floors are pretty much shot, they're coming up. So I could pull those out pretty easily. So obviously we'll be replacing those with the LVP flooring, as I mentioned throughout. This is nice about this. So this property has a 2-bathroom, and this one has a nice master bathroom right in here. That helps with the rentability of the house. Of course, it's not terrible to have a 1-bathroom house, but having a 2-bathroom does increase the rent and the rentability of the house and everything like that. So just something to think about and consider. And it's got a nice walk-in master closet as well. Oopsie. So yeah, we're replacing some of those. Of course, the tiles on this one needs a little bit more extensive work. But yeah, we'll be doing everything as needed in there. Okay, so coming along here, let's take a check at the backyard. Okay, before swinging around here, this is nice little feature here, kind of a separate, you know, dedicated laundry room. So we were already replacing the fixtures here. Typically what we see, we always think of like, you know, since we've been doing this for 5 years and I keep hearing the same things happening, we notice a lot of times we call it tenant go back calls. So, you know, we sell it, you own it as an investor, we get a tenant in, usually the same day after you buy it, sometime around there. Within those first 3 months, we track every maintenance call that the tenant has. Cause like, obviously the house has just been home inspected. We just finished it. Obviously we hope to have no tenant callbacks. And of course we do, we get lots, you know, there's always things that change up and get messed up when someone moves in and starts using it. One of the things we really noticed was that these leak a bunch. The washer dryer, hot and cold water hookups. So we pretty much include this in almost every budget just to replace this, because that just ends up causing a lot of things and water issues. Sometimes the tenants don't catch it, then it becomes a problem later on. So we're just trying to proactively think, and through our years of data of tracking these common go back calls that we see in tenants 3 months after move-in, we'll then just say, well, it's probably just worth the cost to us to fix this up front and not having to go back and that cost, which costs even more, and having to schedule with getting to the tenant. It's a lot easier when our crews are already here. They just throw this in the budget at a discounted price because they're doing it all at one go. Where if this was just a one-off go back call, it'd be priced up a little bit, marked up a little bit more because of their time efficiency of getting here. So just things like that we're always considering and thinking. So you can swing around here to the back. Watch your steps. Yeah, so a nice backyard, nice and clean, safe, fenced in. Like I mentioned, a nice quiet neighborhood. I really like the vibe back here. It's got a tree. So what we do is we cut all the tree limbs overhanging over the house as well. We check for that. And so, I mean, something you guys should know, you know, I mean, this is something that was new to me. I'm from Utah, the desert, but man, the trees grow crazy like here. Memphis is mottoed from some people a bit as the tree city. So trees grow a lot. They can grow up to 10, 15 feet a year, some certain species, and it rains, you know, like a rainforest almost here once in every 3 days. So 100 days a year it's raining. So that's something we're looking out for and cutting the trees down, and especially the ones overhanging limbs over the house. So yeah, pretty nice backyard. This is another rentability factor. You know, stuff you don't see is a nice kind of concreted area. Someone could put their grill, be hanging out and doing things over here. Just another little bonus. Walking around over here, we trim all the bushes. We'll be cleaning up the yard and kind of trimming the property line. So of course, on all of our inspections, we're checking the AC and the water heaters. This one, I doesn't even think you need to even turn it on. This one we're definitely gonna replace. So if the AC or the heater are over 15 years old, we're gonna replace that, so that way you don't have that capital expenditure that will probably happen shortly down the road at that type of age and maintenance requests. And what's nice about that is, you know, less things to work about, and you can buy that all in your loan, right? You can you're buying 20% down for that, rather than having a 15-year one and be like, oh, it might last 3 to 5 years longer, but then 3 to 5 years, you know, you can't get that for 20% down. You got to pay all 100% cash for that. Typically, I mean, you can finance with other companies, but you know, just something to consider for you. So this property will get a new AC and HVAC. We didn't quite find the water heater in here, but the water heater will be replaced as well for this property. So yeah, we're pretty excited to be showing you everything, and then let's just do one last swing around this side of the yard so you can kind of get the full swing of the house from this side. So as you can see up there, we probably replaced some rotting wood or any, yeah, that looks kind of newer. And then we also, of course, painted over it to make it look nice and fresh. So yeah, that's pretty much the property. Thanks for checking out, guys. We'll be giving you some updates along the way with the reno, and of course, we're excited to help you see the finished product. We're gonna be checking out all the neighborhoods over here as well, so you can get a feel for Raleigh and the feel of it. Especially we'll be checking out the police district and the library, just literally a couple golf swings away over here. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one.